Hello everyone, this is Isabel. I'm at the Mplify Member Summit EMEA in Lisbon, and today I'm joined by Raman Mistry, is Channel Partner Engagement Lead at the Open Gateway Initiative for the GSMA. Raman, welcome to my HOTShot.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
So, Raman, I think you will agree, everyone in the industry is talking about network APIs. Where are we at the moment with enterprise adoption?
Thank you very much for that question. So just to give you a brief history, Open Gateway has been a tremendous success. GSMA bought this out 3 years ago. We currently have over 300 networks representing over 80% of mobile connections. So it's been a tremendous success. The initial focus and emphasis was around technical enablement. The next phase is really broadening the routes to market. And also, it's all about commercialization. What are the monetization services that we can enable? And that's where the enterprise side comes in. So, with Open Gateway, we've been successful with getting trusted network signals like identity and quality of demand. And now it's bringing that into the enterprise domain. And increasingly, what we're seeing is workflow solutions, so AI, as has been exemplified in the conference with Mplify, agentic AI and MCP are other things that are starting to impact on the whole ecosystem, and that plays a role across the whole ecosystem from enterprises to channel partners to operators.
And I think that the early story of the Open Gateway Initiative was a lot about supply and operator alignment. Why is the focus shifting toward enterprise demand and industry verticals?
So you're right. The initial focus was about technical enablement and getting that supply. And we've done a great job in doing that. It's been a tremendous success. And that foundation is there now. That work will continue as we move forward. And that's still an important aspect of what we do. But the next phase is really around the commercialization and how do you actually obtain value from that initiative. And to address that, the GSMA have come out with the GSMA Fusion initiative. So Fusion is a demand-side driver. We have teams within Fusion that work across verticals. So these could be aviation, automotive, media and entertainment, are examples of some of the verticals that we work in. And we work with enterprises to identify those requirements that they had from network APIs for which they can monetize and build value. And that value then distributes across the whole value chain, because if they're making commercial value out of that, there's an impact to channel partners and by implication an impact to the mobile network operators. So that's the crux of what we're trying to do. That's really the next phase of how we're trying to evolve Open Gateways to bring that demand side fusion and initiative to play. And we're having a great success with working with these enterprises that want to come to the GSMA and identify these use cases that they would like channel partners and operators to fulfill.
And channel partners have played a big role in commercializing or monetizing network APIs. How is their role changing?
Okay, so the channel partners have been a really important aspect of the whole Open Gateway ecosystem. Today we have over 70 channel partners that have signed up to Open Gateway. We have some small players. We have names that people will be familiar with, like Nokia and Ericsson and Aduna, and also some of the big hyperscalers. So Microsoft, Oracle, IBM, and Meta are all part of that initiative. So it's a very broad church, lots of different routes to market, lots of different skill sets there. And they will play an important role in helping to evolve the ecosystem. And as we start looking at other areas like agentic AI and MCP, they, along with the other channel partners, will have an important role. And I should also emphasize that it's great also to have Mplify as a as a member of the Open Gateway ecosystem, because as we evolve the ecosystem, there'll be cross-domain applications for fixed wireless access solution, and with what Mplify are doing with LSO, sort of mirrors what Open Gateway is doing with Camara. And again, at the summit this week, there's been a lot of emphasis around agentic AI and MCP and its impact on LSO, and we're looking at the same kind of impact for Open Gateway and Camara.
A lot going on in the API space. Exciting times ahead. Thank you for a great interview, Raman.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure to be here.
Everyone, thank you for watching, and until my next hot shot.